So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. So, I have something special for us today. I have something unique to teach us today, concerning about what choosing ones. You know what I'm saying? Concerning being what a choosing, what God tell us about being a choosing. First Peter 2:9, First Peter 2:9, it make us to understand that it say, but you are a chosen word people, a holy priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Once again, 10. Once again, you were not a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received what mercy. What does that tell you as a choosing? He said you are a holy priesthood, a chosen generation, anointed. If you read the book of Psalm, you can't understand what the Lord. He said, I have chosen you. I have ordained you. Look at, if you read the book of Ezekiel, he said, before you were born, I have already selected you. I have already chosen you. It's not talking about future. It's talking about what? Present. You get what I'm saying? God is not enlightened on maybe. He said you are now. That is why sometimes when many of us encounter maybe encounter delay, obstacles, we believe that it is meant to be forever. No, the only thing that is meant to be with you is that you are what? You are a holy word. You are a holy word nation, a choosing generation for God, a priesthood. People people who were in the darkness, and he selected now to stay in the light. That means we were once in darkness, but now he selected those. He have chosen us, a royal priesthood. That is to tell you how powerful, how marvelous, how special you are. He said, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. God specially with possession. That means everything about you goes possess. It's just like if you have a plot of land. You possess a plot of land. You have control. You control the land. Or maybe, for instance, you have a home. You build a house. You are in charge whenever you feel like. And you will not allow maybe anything to damage your house without repairing it. Everything concerning you is of God. You are God with property. You are God with property. You don't need to be like maybe next month God will see me through. Maybe this month God have turned his face. God is not talking about me this month. He's only talking about me for next year. I don't know God, and I'm sure God is not talking about me this year. It was next year God is talking about. No, he's talking about you now. Now, forever. You are a priesthood. But you are. It's not talking about maybe next. You are now. We use this word future and past, but God is talking about now. You are a priesthood, a choosing generation, his own possession, someone who were in the darkness, and now he bring to the light. You got to say, so he said, once you were not a people, but now you are people of God. You were not people, but now you are the people of what? Of God. It's not talking about you were or you may. He said you are. So as a choosing, you don't need to be afraid wherever you go, because the truth is this: God is always in charge of you. If I drop this phone now, this is my possession. I own the phone. I buy it. I have the document. If I decide now to leave it here, as long as I want, it will still be what? It will still be mine. If unless I decide, oh, let me give it out, or let me dash someone. Maybe I buy new one, then I decide to dash this one to another person. That is when it becomes his or her property. By me giving him what? The document, dash him, give him everything. It becomes his own property because I'm not going there to collect it. And even if I decide to go there and collect it, with the proof of the document I own, I can still claim it and get it. But that is the same way it goes to you. As long as you are a choosing, you are God property. You can't just go like that. You can't just end up like that. You can't just end up the way people are talking. So don't hearken to people whether this, there's one word one of my master tell me one day. He said a word. He said, we are going to see how you people are going to end. I look at him, I said, ignorance is a disease. No need of me arguing. Why? Because we know, and I know, that God, Christ, end in good. So I will also end in good. Because eyes have not seen, neither have ear heard what God is adequately about to do. You can see. So that is why we need to do or to have this faith. Listen, if you read the book of Ephesians, you understand what God talk about what faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, and every gist of things not seen. So what is that you are what you are talking about? What is that is in your hand? It's all about what? Faith. You want to see? So no matter what, no matter how it may look like, you need to have faith. You need to do what? To capture it. You know what I'm saying? You need to capture what? Capture the word. Because even if you are choosing and you are still having that thought, it will maybe in future. God is talking about what? About now. You know what I'm saying? God is talking about, if you read the book of Hebrew 11:1, he said, now faith is the assurance of things hoped for. As he chooses, hope for now. And the conviction of things not seen. From this particular message, we see that, faith is the substance of things hoped for. In other words, the things which you are a choosing, a royal priesthood. What make you believe that you are a choosing is faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. So you have already been called out from darkness, and now you are in the light to dominate, to seduce. So no one up there can deny you from the promises that God have made upon your life. They can't, they can't abolish it. They can't destroy it because it's already what? It's already yours, and it's yours forever. You know what I'm saying? So God have given you that privilege to come out from darkness into his light. So you don't need to do it to be like this or to do like that. Just be focused. That is why sometimes some people will be praying, and they'll say, no, maybe God will answer this prayer next year, or maybe this is not the right. No, you need to have that faith that this particular moment God will answer. Look at it. Despite of the faith that Elisha have, when he was praying for rain to fall, he pray. He sent his servant to go and watch the cloud, whether he have gathered. The servant come out and said no. He pray again. The second time he sent again. The servant reach, is it not the third time? I believe the fifth time that the servant said, Master, I can see the cloud gathering. That is when he come down. He said to Ahab, run, because there may not be the rain, there may not be the wind, but the valley will be full of water. It's the faith he have that make it accomplished. So whatsoever you are facing today, whatsoever you are going through, always have that faith that it will happen now. as he choosing. It's a guarantee. It's not something like may we. It's a guarantee. You are a chosen priesthood, a holy nation, God's possession. So everything you do is ordered by God. You know what I'm saying? So whether good, that is what I have come to that point, I have brought to that point that anything that happened to me, anything that occur around me, God is aware. My mistake, God is aware. My delay, God is aware. My trouble, God is aware. So anything I uttered, anything I say, God is indeed aware of it. Why? Because I am his own word possession. So whatsoever that happen around me, God know why he allow it. That go the same way with you. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you.